Hey guys, welcome back to our uh uh
Our
I don't know.
show?
I was trying to figure show Ello show something. I don't know. Anyways, I had a
Welcome to
little
that.
welcome back to the show, guys. Didn't know if you guys didn't think we were going to return, but we're back on your ass like white rice.
And eggs.
And eggs, you feel me? And eggs. Hey man, we're back. That's all I really got, right, man? That's all I really got. That's all I really got. So let's just jump straight into it. My intros, I gotta find my footing again.
Yeah, because your intros used to be good, Rel.
It used to be fire, but you know, your boy getting old, the pressure's on my neck, and I don't have much time to be thinking on my feet like I used to. LaHi, let's just jump straight into it. How you feeling?
I'm okay. It has been a trying week. My dog's really getting on my nerves. Having a dog.
People didn't know you got a dog.
Oh yeah, I have a dog.
That's a fact.
It is a bully. Wait, it's a bully XL and pit bull mix. So when I looked up what the bully XLs look like, I was afraid. So now I'm like, I have to really train him so he doesn't try to eat me later on in life.
Eat me.
I'm really worried about that. He growled at me the other day and I was like, oh, hell no. And he barked. Mm-hmm. So then I had to just hit him in his snout and then put him in the cage. I don't know. Hopefully people don't get upset about that. But yeah, I'll be correcting my dog. And Rel, I'm kind of scared of dogs. I'm like, how did this happen?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's a good investment.
Yeah. So he's cute. I'm like, hopefully he just likes us and, doesn't try to eat my niece when she comes. So my sister was like, she has to come over ASAP so he can meet her. And then my other sister was like, you remember the Kev Hart skit when he's like, I just want smell my palm. I love you with all of my heart or whatever. She said that's what she's going to be doing with the dog. She was like, I got to get over there and have him smell my palm. I was like, girl. So, yeah, that's what's going on over here. It's been okay. There's things that I'm not going to say on here, but what I will say is the topic of this week is just communication, even, with your friends, with maybe your partner or whatever, and just how to learn how to communicate. And I will say this about myself. I really am trying to be a better person. I feel like I'm a really good communicator, and not just because I talk a lot, but I will, listen to a person, try to understand where they're coming from. But it's weird now for me because it's I'm trying to be conscious of not assuming how someone feels or what they're saying, but really learn them and understand them for real. Because I always say this too, I'm not responsible for the perception that you have of me, but it's the same thing for when you're dealing with other people. They're not responsible for the perception that I have of them. So instead of dealing with them off of my perception, I have to deal with them off of who they actually are. And that's not always easy.
Facts.
So that's just kind of how this week has been going, and just trying to give myself some grace because, I'm not perfect, but also kind of hard on myself as well because I just got to get it together.
I feel you on that.
Yeah. How's your week, Rel?
Oh, man. My week is it's tough.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's tough. It's long. It's tough, man. But sticking it out.
Yeah.
I'm sticking it out.
Gots to.
We've seen better days, man.
Really, Rel? What's going on?
Oh, man, it's a lot going on.
Are you ever going to tell the people about what's going on in your life?
Never.
No, I mean
I'm the type to pop up and you'd be like, who's this?
Okay, so you know what I mean. Okay, well, all right. I didn't know if you were going to say anything.
That's the fun. That's the fun about it. Yeah, I like when people just pop. It's like when I pop up out the house and people be like, whoa, thought you
where died. You been? Yeah. Ain't seen you in a month of Sundays.
Hey, man, I just be chilling low key. You know what I'm saying? If you need to know, you could find me. But nah, man. I mean, It's up to Nina, honestly, but you know.
Yeah, you guys are funny. That is
How are we
hilarious.
funny? How are we
Because
funny?
it's February 26th.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Then that's
Black History
crazy.
Month.
This is an insider, and this is obviously, you know, whatever, but I just think that's funny. That's crazy, bro.
Big Black Martin Luther.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah, man. So life is life, and man, that's all I can really say.
Yeah.
I'm not prepared for it. I'm far from prepared for it. Working on some things to try to better myself, but you know, I just think I'm at a point now where like I just don't want to do nothing that isn't going to push me in a direction that I want to go in. Like I told Nina at the top of this year, like I'm done moving out of inconvenience for everybody else. Because last year I felt like I just moved. I just moved because other people were inconvenienced. So I would go out my way to make sure they were straight and their whole situation was straight, and it worked for them. It didn't matter if it didn't work for me and my crew, but it worked for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I'm done moving like that because that didn't get me anywhere, and I don't like that feeling. So I'm not moving because you're inconvenienced. I'm gonna move because I'm ready to move. I just don't want to keep giving time to stuff that I know it doesn't take me anywhere. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm trying to, like, my goal for this year is my first goal is to not to move out of inconvenience. You know what I'm saying? Move when I'm ready. But my second goal is to finally like get into a field that I want to get into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's like my biggest thing. So I'm taking some steps to try to get into these fields that I want to get into. Because like honestly, man, I just feel like if I gotta keep getting in the fields that I don't particularly like, or I don't really want to do, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm going to do more damage to my family than and myself than
Facts.
Justice and helping. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
So that's my goal for the rest of this year is to end up getting into a position or a field that I absolutely want to be in, and that creates added pressures because I just have a bunch of other stuff going on. But it's like, bro, I can't continue. You know, like when I be looking, because you know, when I be looking for new jobs, I always be like, yo, I don't want to fill these apps out. Like, because it's not what I want to do, bro. It's just not there. Like, it's not there. And I say this all the time, like, yo, if I retire at the age of 65, if I make it to 65 and I retire, like that'll be, and if I retire and I'm not doing something I love to do, that'll be the saddest day of my life.
Yeah, man, and that's crazy.
And that's just how I look at it. Like, yo, that'll be the saddest day of my life. Like I just did 60, I did 65 years of something I didn't even want to do. I didn't even have the time of my life. I did. You know what I'm saying? And I got to retire and I'm off. Like I want to live. I want to live life while I'm young, but I also want to be in a field where I can wake up every day and just be excited to go. Like that's So
I think that's dope. Waking up and being excited, because I will say for me, I actually enjoy my job a lot. I really feel so blessed that I finally have something where I don't hate it. Like my first year at that job flew by. Like I can't believe I'm into my second year or going towards moving into my second year this year. Right. And you know, but what am I excited to go every day? I'm not excited, but I enjoy what I do. So that's what I'm just saying. Like, I think that is deep, like waking up and doing something that, you know, I guess is based off of like your interest and plays off of your creativity. Cause I feel like you want to be in a creative space.
And that's the thing. And that's when I feel most alive. Like, you know, even when I was like making music, like the best thing about making music was like, yo, the feeling that I feel alive right now.
Yeah.
I can go at this for hours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And like that's just how it felt when I get in these creative environments. That's exactly how it feels. But you know, I'm trying to get into a creative environment. And you know, I'm talking about get up every morning and feeling like, yo, oh, it's a beautiful morning. I'm happy. Like I'm at the happiest. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm trying to feel right now.
Yeah.
So that's my goal. That's where I'm trying to get to. So that's what
you had said before that like some of the hindrances just like the educational background. Would you ever be open to like maybe getting like some certifications in a field that you want to get into, or you think you could move forward in something like that this year, just so that on paper you can
so that's kind of the goal. Like on paper, I'm gonna have to go back and try to get it on paper, because I've tried the loopholes of trying not to. You know what I'm saying? Like I got mad experience in certain areas and things like that, but people look for it on paper. That's the
right.
You know what I'm saying? Unless you know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody who's willing to take a shot on you. You know what I'm saying? It just don't. You know what I mean? And I'm from Harrisburg. Nothing against Harrisburg, but it ain't the city you go to know somebody that knows somebody that knows somebody. You feel me? But it's just I'm gonna have to get it. I'm gonna have to get it on paper. But my goal is to get it on paper. And once I get it on paper, like I'm going, like I'm ghost. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife talk over plans of just moving out the city. Like, it's a lot that's floating around, man.
That's what I was gonna say. Would y'all ever think about moving out? Oh no, y'all did think about moving out of state.
Yeah,
because I remember you said that the one place you really liked.
Yeah, we're definitely going to end up making the move. That's definitely going to happen. It's just the only speculation left about it is like how, where and how. You know what I'm saying? So like we're definitely going to end up making a move. It's just Harrisburg's cool, but I just feel like when you're trying to do something bigger than yourself. I'm trying to get in a creative field. Harrisburg don't really have a creative field. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, shout out to the people in Harrisburg that do their thing. Like, there's a couple people that own studios and a couple people that do film production around the area and all that. But I'm just trying to do it a little bigger than that. So and that's all good. It's all good. But Harrisburg's just not for me. But as a matter of fact, I just ran into this girl on. Me and Nina just ran into this girl on. I think it was Friday. It was either Thursday or Friday, and she came from a place that we were looking to go. And, she was just like, I had to get out of that place because, like, I knew everybody, or everybody knew everybody. So it was like, I might bump into somebody I never knew, but they knew this person who was a cousin to me. And so, it's just like, everybody, everybody's tea, everything. And it's just like, yeah, that's exactly how it feels here. It's too comfortable.
Right. Well, as a person that hasn't lived in my hometown for 10 years, I will say, I definitely like coming from Harrisburg and then being from the family that I'm from and like a lot of people knowing you. And, sometimes you feel like almost like a big fish in a small pond. But then when you move out of town, you are the little fish. And I have to say I enjoyed being the little fish for a long time. Not saying like I know a whole bunch of people, but that's my hometown. You know what I mean? So it was like, I feel like Harrisburg is so small. So, you end up knowing everyone.
And that's like a clean slate. Like I think I would love that feeling to get out and nobody knows you. Like I think that's
at all.
Yeah, like nobody knows you.
You can literally be your true authentic self, or you can reinvent yourself into somebody else. It was crazy because, and I still don't live back home, but obviously I live closer to home than I have in a long time. And people were still looking at me like I was 2013 LaHi. And I would be like, I'm a totally different person. My daughter is 13 years old. So I moved her when she was 3. I was a mother that entire time. I've like literally like everything about my life changed. And me coming back, I was just like, man, like, first of all, you should be growing over time, right? So you're definitely going to change. A big thing for me too is I didn't keep a lot of the same friends. I kind of like just did my own thing, made my friends out there, cut off a lot of contact with people from home. So when I'm coming back closer to home, they're just looking at me like, oh, she's the same, or let's do this and, go here and do that. And I'm like, I don't even go out no more. Like I haven't gone out, you know what I mean, in years. Like if I go out and do something, I'm usually doing it with my kid because that's what I enjoy doing. So it was really weird, like training people how to treat me for who I am now versus who I, used to be.
Yeah, and I'm glad you hit that mark on the head, because people get so comfortable knowing who you used to be. Like I might bump into some people and they still, act like I'm still that dude from high school, bro. Like I'm not him.
Yeah.
Bro. You know what I'm saying? Like my whole situation's changed, bro. I'm not even, you know what I'm saying? Or you might bump into somebody who you used to hang with that used to, you used to look at things a certain way, but like now you got to get to know me again, my boy. Like I don't even look at things that way. You feel me? But hey, man, it's just, if Harrisburg's for you, Harrisburg's for you. Enjoy it. Make the best of it. I made the best of my time here, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I know, you know what I mean? I know it's time for me to move forward. And I just know what like the things I'm trying to accomplish and the things that my wife are trying to accomplish and the things we want for our children are things we're not going to get here.
Yeah.
So yeah. That's
Right. The only thing I know you're different when it comes to family. So for me, I think the only regret that I had is that I didn't raise my kid around more family, but she had my sister. So she was really, really close to my sister Miley. But because we all lived together for a certain amount of time. But I do wish that I would have raised her more around family because I think like she kind of misses out on like that connection with cousins and stuff like that. But the ones that she's close to, I mean, they're close. And I guess that's just how it was supposed to be. But that would probably be my only advice because I think it is important for kids to know where they come from and have that family tie. But I know you be looking at stuff differently.
Yeah, I mean, like, I don't really have family. You feel me? So like, like my niece, you know what I mean? She's moving. My niece is going to be off, you know what I mean? A couple more years, she's off to college. Facts. So like the cousin on my side, that you know what I'm saying? So that's not really going to, she'll be off at college while my sons are still growing. You feel me? So it's kind of like, all right. And then my wife has, more, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
More cousins, more family to deal with. But like, I don't know. I feel like families are close, but like they're not as close as they used to be. Like I remember growing up and like all I seen was cousins.
Right. Me too.
All I seen was cousins and aunts. And they came around a lot more. But like now when you grow up, you know what I'm saying? That and you now when you grow up, you start to realize like, all right, this person and this person in the family got beef. This person and this person in the family got beef. So now they kids don't come around because of their beef. You know what I'm saying? And then it's just a lot. And plus, life is happening. So like people have responsibilities. People aren't just coming around to hang out like that anymore. It's gotta be an occasion or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to live life. So like I'm sure it might play a part, but it just depends the way they grow up. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying like we're gonna snatch my family, we're gonna move and never come back. Like obviously we're gonna come back because we gotta visit, you know what I'm saying? We check up, but I'm just saying for the betterment of fields that we're trying to move in and things we're trying to do, I gotta lead the city.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I will say, I wanted to say something about when you said families aren't the same, and I agree they aren't. But I'll never forget I was at remember that cookout I went to that I never talked about last year.
Yeah.
It's just turned into the cookout we never talked about. But when I went to that, one of my aunts was like, she was like, now it's time for y'all to start doing this stuff and hosting and this and that. And I was like, Auntie, like we need houses. Like nobody even has houses to even host. Like I can't think of I know a couple of people own their own homes, but like even my sister, she owns a really nice house, but it's all the way in Philadelphia. Not one of them has come out there to see her. Not one. When I lived in Philly, not anybody came out to visit, but they will invite you to all the things so that you have to drive over 100 miles to get there and spend all your time and your gas and all that, and got the nerve to ask you to bring a plate. And anyway.
Yeah.
So I think like that's the one thing where like family dynamic has changed because the priorities of families have changed. People aren't getting married as young as they used to. People aren't buying houses like they used to. So therefore they're not hosting like how they used to. But I wanted to say when you were like, oh, you start realizing like this person and this person have beef. And that is true. But they had beef even back then. The whole thing was the kids are off limits. We're still family. We're still bringing everybody together. But nowadays, people don't always look at things like that. They're just like, if we got beef, I'm not fooling with you. I'm not inviting you nowhere. I'm not. So I think like the idea of family has changed for like the other generations that have come or that have been born. Sorry. And so they don't look at family the same. Now I do. So like me and my sister, well, I'm close with all my siblings, but my sister Miley, we're very close. You know, we do a lot together. So we would do like those big family dinners every Sunday, especially after me and her like parted ways and I was living, you know, in another part of like the greater Philadelphia area. And so we would always make sure we got together every Sunday because it was just us out there. So it was just important that we like made that a priority. And then now I have a niece and she's a lot younger, like almost 10 years younger than Gianna, something like that, like 9 years younger than Gianna. And I make sure that I'm showing up for her. We're making plans, either go down there, stay there, or they come up here, just to make sure that, you know, at least my niece has that, because none of her dad's siblings have kids. Her only first cousin is G. So it's like, it's just important that they build that bond, no matter if they are like far apart in age. Because I think it's the same thing like with your niece and your kid or whatever. Like they're kind of like similar in that far apart age, but it's like they still have to build that bond, because one day when we're all gone, I feel like they would have to continue that family bond so that it lasts.
Well, that's what it comes to. Like, and it's like that, like, you know, my niece on her mom's side, like she got lots of cousins, but like on her dad's side, so like it'll be like, you know, once my dad goes, you know, God forbid, knock on wood, and once my brother goes and I go, you know, then it just all falls on my niece and you know, my kids and my brother's kids. Yeah. From my side, because there's no other connection. You know what I'm saying? Like I got family that I don't even know if they know I had a kid. You know what I'm saying? So it's just
that's crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, but you know, I can't dwell on that. I gotta keep, you know what I mean, I gotta keep moving. So but yeah, man, that's the goal. To get into a creative field that I want to be in, but I know that, you know, it's harder to do it when not and immersed in the community to do that. So that's the goal, man. That's the goal.
It's a good goal.
Hey, man, on and forward.
All right. Well, speaking of moving forward, can we move forward on topics? I have something I need to ask you. Have you seen the new Snowfall yet? I know we're not going to talk about it yet because we're going to do a bonus show, but have you seen it? Okay, wait, for everybody, Snowfall is back. You understand me?
You understand me? I've seen episode 1 and I started episode 2 but fell asleep because you know your boy be, you know what I mean? But yeah, I fell asleep, so I got okay. But yeah,
I'm just saying, like, this is crazy because this is the last season. I've been watching Snowfall for years now. We're on season 6, and I think, Rel, you put me onto Snowfall years ago.
Put a lot of people on the Snowfall. Let me tell you, man. I put my brother.
Regret it?
No, I put my brother on the Snowfall. And that trash, bro. That's trash. That's garbage, yeah, bro. I'm watching that now. He hooked. You know what I'm saying? and so now when I talk bad about Snowfall, you know what I mean? Nah, Snowfall ain't trash. It wasn't. You know what I mean? Because I've been telling you, like, last season was a little ass trash. You know what I'm saying?
It was.
Oh, no, it wasn't. You don't get it, yo. How I not get it? I put you on. I get it.
I got it.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I've seen it before you saw it. I was on it, but yeah, yeah, man. You know, I like Franklin. I like the way this is starting off. I know we ain't gonna talk about it yet, but when we do talk about it, but you know, Franklin's accent, man.
It's so. Wait, what do you mean? You like it?
It just be a lot sometimes. I feel like he put a lot of extra on it. Like tell Louis. I can't even get it right. It just be wild. I'll be like, yo. Be like, yo.
Tell Louis.
Tell Louis.
Port the cord, mork ass bitches. Peaches, pull up the cord. Be like, dang, Franklin.
Oh, Louis, I can't even get it. I can't even get it down. I'll be like, yo, why do you sound like that? Stop.
Because he's British, or he's like England. Good night. He's English, trying to do like a Cali accent. Yo, I was. Oh no, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was on Twitter and I was like, I'm such a weirdo. Like, I started like looking up like different accents or whatever. And there is a connection. No, because someone made this comment, but there is a connection between like the California accent and like British like language or speech. Like something about the accents are similar. I don't know. It was weird. Like you have to look it up, but I think that's why it's hard.
I'm glad you just mentioned that because like I just now noticed, like not just noticed, maybe because I've been here forever and all my life, but like Harrisburgians have an accent.
They do.
And it's weird though. I just recognized it. I think yesterday somebody was talking. And I was like, "Yo, I know you're from Harrisburg. I can tell.
Yeah,
the accent, the way you're talking, I can tell. It's really weird, but yeah, man, that's on accent. Yeah.
That's funny that you said that because, like I said, I've been moved away for 10 years, and when I would come back, like my mom lives and it doesn't matter. My mom lives like around the Middletown area or whatever. So I wasn't going into the city for real. I would just basically go as far as like Middletown or like, around the different areas, like where my dad lived or my grandparents or whatever. And that's it. I'm going straight back, to Philly or wherever I would be living at that point.
Right.
So when I moved closer and I ran into this like person from Harrisburg and they were talking, I was like, yo, you can really tell that you're from Harrisburg. It really is like this different like voice. I can't even do it either because I'm trying to think. Yeah, I was trying to think.
But like when I heard it yesterday, I was like, "Ooh, you're from Harrisburg." But like I know you're from Harrisburg, but you're from Harrisburg. I could tell by the accent.
I got really mad like at this one point last year, and I called somebody a D-head, and the way I said it, my god sister is like straight from Harrisburg. You had to put that like extra like tone to it. I was like, facts. Like, were you mad? It's like, whatever, you could tell. But that's like Philly. They definitely have a accent.
They definitely have an accent in Philly. That's for
they
sure.
say their A's different. You know what I mean? So like when we lived in Lansdowne, it was like Lansdowne. Like, they have their, it's funny, like downtown Lansdowne. Like there's like a different like way that they talk, which my daughter, I picked that up a little bit, but now she just talks regular.
Yeah, I'm starting to notice like where you're from. I'm starting to notice like different accents when you're like different places. Maybe I'm just getting older and I'm just actually paying attention to y'all more. Maybe I don't know.
We all hate people.
I don't hate people. I just mind my business. You know what I'm saying? And just mind your business. So yeah, shout out to Franklin. Shout out to Franklin and Louis.
What's the uncle's name? Why did I forget that fast?
Jerome.
Oh yeah.
Shout out to Jerome.
Louis and Jerome.
I
want to know. I think I saw from the trailer that Peaches, they are going to find Peaches, I thought.
No. Oh no. We're gonna see. Hey, it's starting off good. I ain't had no complaints.
Yeah.
I had no complaints. You know what I'm saying? So we good so far.
That's crazy. Okay, so clearly you could tell I have not watched the episodes yet, but I'm planning on it. It'll either be today or sometime tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to finish the second one today, but
yeah, I might have to watch it today, depending on when we do the the bonus show.
I gotta watch
BMF.
Yeah, I gotta watch that tonight too. So.
Charles is wilding.
He went for the double scoop on it.
No. Wait, did you see the one that just came out?
Wait, no, not the one that I saw last week. I didn't watch the one that just came out.
Bruh.
I saw when he went back. I saw when he went back for another scoop of that ice cream. You feel me? I saw that one. As soon as he walked in, I knew he couldn't do it. He was breathing heavy.
Yo, when he hit it on the couch, I said, Charles.
He smelled that. Yeah, he smelled that kitty from the front yard. He said he couldn't even do it.
Yeah, he's getting on my nerves. And then the wife ain't none the wiser. But wait till you see the episode from this week. He's wilding, like he's just out of pocket.
Oh, he brought the freak out,
bro. I'll just say they go outside. And it's lit, like for them. Yo, wait till you see it. It's crazy.
Yeah, I'm gonna check.
I couldn't believe it. But BMF, I mean, this is season 2. I've always liked BMF since season 1, even though I feel like it was slow motion, but it's good. If nobody, or like if you're not watching it, what are you doing? I don't know why you wouldn't be watching it. Unless you're like my mom or something, but it's good.
Yeah, and we got Tariq coming back, next Friday? Not this Friday, but next Friday. Or Friday after that, one of them, 17th. Whenever
it's in March.
Yeah. So we got Tariq coming back. So man,
it's lit. I love Power 2 or Power Book Ghost 2, whatever it is.
I love the good. We're not even in fall yet, but we damn near in fall. But we ain't in fall, but we damn near in fall.
Yeah.
The low fall lineups be fire, boy.
They are fire. And stars, I'm sorry, that whole Power universe, say what you want, but all of them for me are good. I love Tommy. I love Tyreek. I'm just naming the shows by the main character.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rewatch the Tommy one. I didn't really like the Tommy one, but I gotta watch it. I stopped watching it halfway through, so I gotta watch it.
I love it because I love like guns, drugs, gang things, which is so terrible.
We know. We know.
My eye is watering. I love watching that type of stuff. So when they brought in like the Irish like mafia, I was like, it's lit. Like, let's go. And it's just perfect because Tommy is so hood. So he hooks up with the black gangs out there, or whatever, but he's really just his own person. I love it.
Yeah, I feel like Ghost is coming back this season, man.
What?
I feel like Ghost is coming back this season.
On whose show?
I feel like he'll be on Tyreek's show.
I hope not. They try to. Did you see? They said when oh my gosh, when the lawyer gave Tyreek the letter from Ghost or whatever, did he? I don't even think he read. Oh no, he did read it, and it was like something dumb, like, yeah, nigga, I knew you'd end up here and blah. I was like, I don't care if I never see Ghost again. Y'all don't even need to.
Only say that because like when he was like doing that, when he was in the classroom that one time and it went dark and he started seeing like all the bodies he killed, his dad was there. His dad's coming back, bro. He's coming back.
I'm sorry. I mean, I'm over Ghost. I hope he never comes back. I mean, I don't even want to see Tasha. Like, imagine Tasha and Ghost on screen arguing again.
Nah, we're off that stage. I never want to see that again.
I never want to see that again.
We're off that. Yeah, we're off that, man.
Just like him saying, Angie, I don't never want to hear Amari Hardwick's voice on screen again. Like, when they killed Angela, I was like, thank God. Like, I'm over this.
It's out there. But she's beautiful.
That storyline was so annoying that it transcends her beauty for me. It's like I just had to overlook it. She was pretty, but like it's just too much. I don't want to see them have sex again. Like, just get off the screen.
I'm over watching all these people have sex. Charles.
Charles. I don't want to see Charles's butter back again. When they showed his butt, I was like, come on.
That's like
he breathes
I don't
me.
even know. I feel like famous. Like, I feel like in Power, all I saw was butts. Like, it's ridiculous, bro.
He said all I saw was butts in Power. That's big facts,
bro.
All the Power universe shows, they all have a lot of sex. No, I was gonna say Raising Kanan. I love Raising Kanan. I don't think you don't like Raising Kanan.
I started it, but just never got into it. I don't know, man.
Well, it took me a second to get into it, but once I did, it was over. Over for everybody.
I have to see, man. I got a lot of shows I got to re-up on there.
P-Valley. Like, no, wait, you don't like? Oh no, do you watch P-Valley?
Never watched it, but it's on Star, so I guess I should. I guess I should start.
Now that's a butt show.
Butts, no more butts.
Those P-Valley, you definitely gonna see some butts there. And I don't know if you
no
want to
more
see all the
butts. Hey, let's keep the butts to a minimum. Man, it should be like one butt per episode. Not even per episode. It should be one butt every 4 episodes.
One butt every couple of episodes.
Yeah, bro. There ain't no way I should see a butt every episode. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Yo,
I'm dead. Yo, it'd be the butts for me.
It'd be the butts, but you know, sex sells. So, like, of course they're gonna throw a little butt there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're gonna throw a little butt. Yeah, you gonna get some of this butt.
You gonna get some of this butt.
You gonna get some of this butt. Yeah, this butt is open. That's crazy. As I keep talking, it just keeps
Yo, I have tears coming out my eyes. You gonna get some of this butt. Here's the thing.
You're gonna get somebody's butt.
No, I don't never want to see Franklin in his butt.
Listen, man, we're gonna see that because Franklin's he's trying to get to the money, man.
Yeah, that get to the bag. Like, that's why I really love Snowfall. I'm like, yeah, now we're back to where we started. Because I'm like, how did we get all the way to Power Universe? But yeah, I love Snowfall. And the actor Danson Idris, I think that's how you say his name. That's who plays Franklin, and he's dating Lori Harvey right now.
Oh God!
Did you know that?
No,
bruh. It's making him look so corny. Every time you see him, he's cheesing from ear to ear. He's so excited. He almost like jumped out when they were singing happy birthday to her. He's like a kid with her. And I'm like, Franklin, tighten up. But then I'm like, nah, he's not really Franklin. Like, this is who he really is. And it's giving cornball.
He's going to be heartbroken in no time.
Everyone keeps saying that. They're like, oh, he looks so happy. But little does he know this is going to be over by next week.
Ah, boy, it's done.
By the end of the year, I'm going to need you to wrap this up.
Ask Michael B, man. It's over.
Yeah, but what did Michael B. Jordan do is the question.
Why does Michael B have to do something?
Because she left for a reason. She wasn't just like, I'm tired, bye.
Like, she makes a statement that she doesn't really want to be tied down. She just kind of, you know what I mean, have fun for a little bit and we move.
No, she did not say that.
Huh? I think she made a statement that said that.
Men are so terrible. Why would you paint a false narrative like that?
I feel like she made a statement that said that before. Maybe she didn't. Maybe that was somebody else. But I feel like she may have said a statement like that.
Something similar, but that wasn't what it was. Like, basically just saying, like, it's okay for her to date. Like, she's young and she's young and she's getting it. But, she made him sign a non-disclosure NDA or whatever. And it has like $1 million penalties to it if things are violated. Oh,
she about to do some BS. I already know. God, that's crazy.
That is crazy because, like, what are you doing that, somebody could like say, like, what are you doing? Like, what kind of life are you living?
Because after I fuck you over, I don't want you going around telling the rest of what I did, so that's gonna ruin my chances of getting close to somebody else. Come on, man. But hey, man, look, I can't even knock her. Like, if I was a girl, I'm doing the same. I'm running through the ball players. I'm running through the movie stars.
Yo, you always say that, Rel. That is so funny.
I'm trying to tell you, I'm throwing this thing. There's nothing more powerful in this world than God and coochie.
The cooch.
The cooch. God and the cooch. Yeah, I don't need anything else that's more powerful. I don't. Hey, man.
I don't know. Yo, I'm still laughing about the butt thing. Like, I just can't even get it. It's like in my head, it's just here butt. And like, that's it. But yeah, I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I think like unfortunately there is a stereotype that's painted against women that act like that or do those types of things, and then it causes you not to. But some women are out here doing that. Not some, there are plenty.
Hey, heartbreaker.
Yeah.
Gotta love a heartbreaker.
Until they break your heart.
All right, move on to the next.
On to the next. Speaking of on to the next. All right. So did you see that the Brat is pregnant?
Yeah, I've seen that. It's been floating around.
Somebody said that she had on like she had her belly out and had on I forget what it was, but was still dressed like, very much like a guy, but was like big and pregnant.
The Brat is beautiful.
Facts.
I don't know if I don't even know what show that was, but she came out in like a dress. She came out dressed like a girl. Oh my god!
What, a show?
Yeah, well, it was on like a show. It was so long ago.
Well, she had a video. What do you like or whatever?
This was on like a show though.
Oh, like, do you remember that?
No.
What do you like?
I don't remember that, but I think the Brat is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. No matter how she's dressed, I think she's beautiful.
She is. But I was just saying, bringing up that video because that's when she like shocked everybody and came out like dressed. She was in a bathing suit and she was like all dressed like a female.
Shout out to the Brat, man.
So, but I think it was Charlemagne that was like, is it healthy for her to be pregnant at 48 years old? But I don't know. I mean, obviously it didn't happen like naturally. I feel like maybe there were some eggs frozen. I don't really know. But I mean, clearly it can't be that big of a problem if the doctors allowed her to do it.
I think she'll be fine. I mean, they got enough money to be monitored closely. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So, like, for them, if there was any risk associated, I think they wouldn't even have took the risk. If there was a risk associated that was bad enough, I don't think they would have took the risk. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, blessings. I hope everything goes great, immaculate, wonderful, and yeah, let's just get through it now.
Yeah.
Okay, I think there's like a point. I can't really speak for women because I'm not a woman. I'm not a girl, not a woman. But I feel like there's just a point in pregnancy where you just you be like, let's just get through it now. Let's get it over with.
Right. I had the weirdest, dumbest pregnancy. So I feel like, not dumb. Love you, G. But like, but I feel like I just didn't experience that. My pregnancy, it was not like the normal pregnancy. So I don't even remember feeling like that. I just remember I never wanted to feel sick anymore. I was so happy like when I wasn't feeling like sick because I was like always feeling nauseated for like months.
So you didn't hit that middle part of your pregnancy where you was like, I'm over this now. Like,
no, because
this belly.
No, and the biggest reason is because I was pregnant with G, and then I was like having like a lot of complications with her. And so by the time I stopped feeling sick was like 6 months. By 7 months, I started having like symptoms of preeclampsia. I went into the hospital at like 7 months, and then I turned 8 months in the hospital and had her at like 33 weeks or something. So I never got to that point like, oh my God, I'm miserable. I was really enjoying like month 6, 7. Like that was like a nice time, but I didn't get like huge, big, fat and pregnant where it's like, I just never made it through 8 months or made it to the 9th month. So that's why I'm saying that.
Like when Nina got pregnant, like the worst is in the beginning. It's vomiting every 2 seconds. It'd be like, bro,
yeah,
you gotta find a way to control that. Yeah, and I'm talking about like
oh man.
And it's like that for the whole like first trimester. It's bad. You'd be like, bro.
Oh man.
Yeah, it's in the car while driving through. It's bad. It's bad.
Oh no. They can give you something for the nausea if it's that bad.
Never works. I think she's tried everything. But then like by the second, it's like by the time she hits like the second trimester, it's like sunlight. It's like, oh man, and beautiful and birds. And then the third, it starts off rough again, but then it clears up. But it's nothing like the first. The first, she's like vomiting up her skull, bro. I'd be like, yo, you sure?
First of all, I would be throwing up with her. I remember when she was pregnant with Kari and she would be throwing up. She was like, yeah, LaHi, I was hoping, because y'all hadn't told anyone yet. She was like, I was hoping you didn't hear me in the bathroom. I was like, thank God I never did. Because I would have been gross.
She just be dying.
I never threw up pregnant at all. I never did. I just felt nauseated. And that was like, I feel like that's worse. Like stick a finger in my throat so I can throw up or something. Because the worst thing is feeling nauseated. That's the worst. But I feel bad for her.
Yeah, that was crazy. I'm talking like projectile vomiting. It's I gotta clean the toilet after it's done. Let me just go ahead. I just clean the toilet. I gotta clean the toilet. It'd be going crazy.
Gross. I'm done with this. I'm done with this conversation. No, I wanted to tell you the song. Look, y'all can't see my phone, but the song was "What You Like" by the Brat and Tyrese. I can't believe you don't remember this song.
Nah, man.
It's "What You Like," a whole lot of what? Me on a what? Wait, that sounds crazy.
The lyric breakdown. That's wild.
No, what do you like? A whole lot of foreplay right before you get it started.
Yeah.
What do you like? Me on top? Okay.
I got you.
I thought they said you in the basement party, but actually it's you on the bottom tight body. Like that song was nasty. I didn't even know if they was coming like that. What? I'm like, a whole lot of foreplay. Oh, y'all were talking about sex. I never knew.
Yeah.
That's why it ends with all night long. Tell me. Oh, like I said, I'm thinking, I literally thought they said me and you in the basement party.
Yo.
Yo, what? That's crazy, bruh. All right, let's move on from that. So, update on Judge Mathis. We talked about this last week. Wait, Rell, what are you doing? Oh, I thought you were looking at the words.
No.
No, I'm not doing that. All right, update from last week. Judge Mathis will be returning to work on a Black-owned network, which is great. Yeah, it's called Mathis Court with Judge Mathis. So they interviewed, I guess, whatever. This is so sad. I should probably know what the network is, but he
didn't say the network. This post I seen, he didn't say network.
He didn't say the. Can you hear that?
Hear what?
Sorry, I had a notification on my laptop. He didn't say the network, but I think someone found out what network it was. But they have 8 judge shows on there.
And what's going to make Mathis so special?
They said, man, I'm going to find it really quick because they did explain like why they picked him. They feel like he's really charismatic and, I guess outgoing, but let me find it really, 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 really quick.
All right. I'll give you some theme music.
Found it. Thanks, Ro. So, the network is the Allen Media Group. So they currently have shows that a lot of court shows. So there's like Judge Ross, Judge Christina Perez, Judge Hatchett. I feel like Judge Hatchett, we've heard of Judge Hatchett before.
I ain't heard of none of them judges.
Judge Kevin Ross, Judge Maybelline, that's a lot. Karen Mills Francis. They got a lot of judge shows on that show. But they said
that's a lot of judge shows to be sitting through.
There's eight. So he would be like either the 8th or the 9th.
I'm good.
So they said Greg Mathis is outstanding, charismatic, and iconic. We are extremely confident that our 8th and newest court series with Judge Mathis will be very successful for years to come as he joins our outstanding roster of talent.
I'm good. I'd have hung it up. I'd have just been like, I can't be 8th, buddy. I've been 1 all my life. Now you want me to be 8th? Yeah.
What if they all merge together and have like a big like joint show? I'd be like,
they might as well at this point. Like, how? There ain't that many cases here, bro. Like, come on, bro.
That many cases? Yeah. How many cases are out?
It ain't that
How many active cases are there? I didn't even think about that.
That is wild, bro. Oh
anyway. So, moving on to something a little bit more serious, but then we're going to switch out of that. Eric Holder, he is the man that killed Nipsey. He got sentenced to 60 years to life in jail for the murder of Nipsey Hussle. So it's crazy that it took this long. I mean, like things are like, it takes a long time.
Yeah, man. I mean, man, that's tough. I was just watching some Nipsey stuff the other day too, bro. It's rough, man. Nipsey, man, bright dude. He was going in the right direction too.
Oh, it's so sad still.
Yeah,
well, so he passed in that was 2019.
Yeah.
And just very sad. I just remember being so sad about that. I cried when the visuals came out for what was it, Higher or whatever?
Yeah, with DJ Khaled.
Yeah, with DJ Khaled. He had that blue, and John Legend, and he had that royal blue shirt on. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I literally started bawling.
Yeah, that was like the last video shot. Yeah, that's tough, man. R.I.P. Nipsey, man. That's tough, bro.
Facts.
That was a tough one.
It was. It really, really was. I feel like the whole world was watching. And the craziest thing about that, it was the year before pandemic. Mm-hmm. So the world did not have to stop, but it did. You know what I mean? Because you have to think about like when everything happened with George Floyd, how the world really did stop because we were in pandemic. We weren't, but he was so influential that he literally, you know, had everyone's attention with that. That was so sad.
Yeah, man. R.I.P. Nip.
Yeah.
But hey, man, I'm happy to see that Nip had things in order for his family, you know, after his passing. You know what I'm saying? Like he had $1 million life insurance policies on his families. So like his kids, they'll never have to work again. Lauren London, she's straight.
Like I didn't everybody even know that.
Yeah, he had $1 million policies in place. He had some life insurance policies in place. So like if anything were to ever happen to him, everything was already taken care of.
Yeah, that's dope. Bro,
that's the way it should be, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. Super sad, but that's great that he had everything set up like that. And it just shows that like all the things that he was saying and talking about, he really was about that life. You know what I mean? It just wasn't all for show.
Yeah, man.
I don't know.
R.I.P. Nip, man. That
yeah, big facts. Do you know 2 other people got shot during that situation? I didn't know that until I saw that online. Yeah, so it wasn't just Nipsey, but I don't think he killed the other 2 people, but 2 other people besides Nipsey got shot during that incident.
2 others survived. Nipsey's the only one that passed from that, though. But yeah, man, damn. R.I.P. Nipsey.
Yeah, definitely. So, moving on, just really quick, Just Hilarious. Did you see that she's beefing with Master P? It's not beef. It's chicken. It's like, no, it's not beef, but they are kind of like beefing. The craziest thing though is Just Hilarious basically was like, Master P still owes me for I got the hookup too. Point blank, period. He never paid her all of the money. Well, right. At that point, she was saying he did not pay her. He owed her for that movie, money for that movie. Then she was hosting on the Breakfast Club this past week. And then she did say she was like, she got $15,000 and then he owed her another $15,000. So she was getting paid per scene or something. Okay. And they paid her up front the $15,000 and we're going to give her the other $15,000 after that. And he never did. So she's guest hosting on the Breakfast Club and his reaction. So Master P did it like a online reaction and she's reading it for the first time. And she was like, wait, what? Because he was trying to say something like, oh, Jess is just joking. That's not true. She knows she got paid. Thank God I kept the contract after all these years. She was like joking, like, I'm not joking. Like, this is serious. And then proceeds to say that his own son didn't get paid from the movie.
You know, I just wish we had a better way of handling things.
Ooh,
like,
okay.
If I'm ever in that position, like, yo, I'm going to strictly reach out to you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to reach out to you a couple times because I want to make sure I'm giving you enough time to that if I got to go this route, that you absolutely made your bed and you're ready to lay it. You know what I'm saying? But like, yo, some things can be fixed with a conversation, bro. Hey, yo, P, you know, I did that movie. I never got mine off the back end. I want to know what's good. Or, hey, you know, I'm going to send my lawyer over there to just kind of look through some things because I need to make sure, you know, I got mine off the back end. I did what I needed to do for you. You know what I'm saying? And if there was a contract in place, there's no reason, you know, I don't even got to put you on blast because the contract's going to do the work. So I'm going to just go ahead.
Right.
Send the contract to my lawyer will contact you. We'll go from there.
But who's to say that she did not do that?
I'm not. I mean, she might have done that. I'm not saying she hadn't done that, but I'm just saying this. I feel like this might have just been just kind of jumping on and going. You feel what I'm saying? But here's why I say that, because like if there's a contract in place and you signed your name on a contract and, you know, Master P got his name on a contract and it is disclosed, and then, you know, the contract basically says that, you know, you get yours on the front end, you'll get another 15 on the back end. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So if the contract says that, then I never have a need to speak out about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just, I got the contract's there. I'm gonna give it to my lawyer will handle that. That gets closed behind, that gets shut down behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Master P didn't come out. Was Master P the one that came out and said she didn't get paid? She came out and said she didn't get paid, right?
Yeah. Well, Master P wouldn't be like, "Hey, I forgot to pay you."
Yeah. So yeah, I wouldn't even make a mention of it. I wouldn't even make a mention of it. I got mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send my lawyer over and get mine. You feel what I'm saying? So this is kind of how I would do things, but that's, you know, I'm not everybody.
I understand, but I don't know if it's because it's Master P, but everyone seems like almost a little nervousy to say like how they feel, like, because I do think men in those old school 90s rappers in positions of power, they struggle with paying people. I don't know if it's a contractual thing and their feet is being held at by the fire for some reason. And then that causes them to treat the artist that way. But I mean, there is always an issue when it comes to the money.
You know, maybe they didn't make what they thought they was going to make off the movie. So they didn't have enough to pay people. I don't know.
Well, yeah, because why would you come out with I Got the Hookup 2 20 years after the original it came out? When did I Got the Hookup come out? Because I think I was in high school.
I have no clue.
Oh my gosh, Rellington. When did it come out?
Need some theme music?
Yeah, hit me.
Big booty hoes, big booty. Boom, 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 boom.
Okay, sorry. Hey. 1998.
All right.
That's crazy.
1998.
And I Got the Hookup. See, I was on point. I Got the Hookup 2 came out in 2019. 98, 08, 18, 21 years later.
I'm just saying, if my name's on a contract, I'm going to go ahead and handle it the legal way. Because obviously, me blasting you, we just got through with Romeo saying he didn't get paid for his rap snap. You know what I'm saying? And now we got Just Hilarious coming out. Like, bro, I'm not even going to join this brigade. I'm just going to go ahead, let my lawyer handle it so I can get my money back in and pushing. Now I know I just don't ever have to work with Master P again.
Charlemagne and DJ Envy didn't even want to comment. They was playing it big safe. I said, this is crazy, because she's literally telling you she wasn't paid, because then when she started saying about Romeo not being paid, they was almost hush hush. And then Envy told a story about how he was supposed to get paid on the back end from like Murder Inc. or something, and Irv Gotti never paid him.
Oh man. Now everybody spilling the teas, huh?
That's the same reaction that Charlemagne had. The one that you were having right now is like, oh, nobody gets paid. Now we talk about everybody. Somebody get Jess. Like, I'm like, relax, Irv, Master P. I'm like, okay, but if these people are saying they didn't get paid, they didn't get paid, whether they're your friends or not. You know what I mean? Your friends might be out here not paying people.
Unfortunately, contracts are the only proof to that. So,
right.
If it was really that bad and you really want that, if you really want the 15, go get the 15. But are you coming for a show, or are you coming for the 15? That's all I'm saying.
Are you coming for the show, or are you coming for the 15? I see what you mean. I had to think.
Coming to put on the show, or are you coming to get the 15? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are we doing here?
I'm gonna do both, because it's 2023. You know?
Right, but like, yo, it's Black History Month. That's at least come on, bro. Let's just easily, I send my lawyer over. He's gonna look at the paperwork. He's, you know what I mean, I owe the 15 if we can't figure it out ourselves, and we just gonna take it to court and get it, you know what I mean, get it figured out. But I need that 15.
Y'all really be caping for each other. That's crazy.
Dude,
y'all
I'm not caping for
cape and
I'm only saying what I would do. For me, like, I'm never going to just come out and be like, yeah, bitch ass nigga owe me 15. Like, bro, did I speak to you yet? I didn't even speak to you yet. And who knows? I might have not even spoken to you in years. So like, if I haven't spoken to you in years, that 15 wasn't hurting me that bad. You feel me? Like, it's just, I don't know.
No, I got to look more into that because I think she just like brought it up in like an interview or something. I think like someone might have been asking about that. She was like, I never got paid. I never got all my money for that.
And that might have just hit her. That might have been like the time she was like, oh, you know what? Now that you say that, I didn't even get my 15 on the back end.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like, yeah, bro, I don't know. I wasn't there. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
I was there. It's like, no, that's right. None of us were there to know. I want to see that contract, P.
You ain't never gonna see that.
Big facts.
Nobody's gonna see that. Hey, did you see before I don't even know if you have it on the list. Did you see that T.I. show Boosie his paperwork?
Bro, that's literally the next thing I was about to say.
All right, cool.
I was gonna say, in the spirit of beef, Boosie and T.I. are beefing, and it's crazy.
That's a fact.
It's crazy because, all right, I'm gonna tell you this. Everybody knows I love Boosie, but T.I., I used to really like him, but I don't like T.I.'s attitude, which is so crazy. But watching him on his show, that show did it for me. If I never would have watched him on that show, I would still really like him. But something about him is extremely annoying. Like just the whole dude, he's like, there's so many things, but whatever.
Right.
Not that I hate T.I., but I'm just saying like, I like Boosie more. So T.I. basically comes out with this whole thing. I mean, he had said this before, but I think on a podcast, but like his cousin, and I've heard this before, his cousin gave him the okay if he was not here and if T.I. caught a charge, like not here as in if he dies and T.I. caught a charge, he could blame that charge on him. Boosie said that it's snitching. So Boosie shelved their entire project. They had an entire project and they were doing a reality show.
Facts.
He shelves all of that. So then now, so that's what I have questions. Maybe you can answer them. Like, what is this whole paperwork thing? Is he trying to say that Boosie's on some paperwork? Because we all know Boosie went to jail for a long time. Twice.
Well, I know on a little clip that I seen of Boosie going off, you know what I'm saying? Boosie said, Boosie said it, and I think Boosie said his uncle said it, we got to see the paperwork. You know what I mean? It's, it sounds like you just snitching out here. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. You know how Boosie get down. So T.I. came back with the reply like, yo, I got the paperwork. You can look at the paperwork. The paperwork will tell you if, you was in here snitching or not. If you was just saying names out the blue. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't think Boosie ever showed up to the show. T.I. invited him to the show.
He didn't go.
I don't know if he showed up. But I think T.I. reached out, told him come through. I got the paperwork. So I mean, hey.
I know. Boosie said, I text you, nigga. He said something like I text you. He said something like I texted you or something. Because T.I. was like, yeah, you were supposed to pull up, you never pulled up or whatever. And he was like, he had texted him. But here's my thing. Why say something then? Like, why would you say that if that's not true? And now you're like, oh, I'm showing you the paperwork. What? That he didn't snitch and say it was his cousin's? Because my thing is, are you just talking because you have lips? Like, I don't understand what the point of that was.
Well, that's people always, when people want to, was you out here telling? Let me see the paperwork. The paperwork tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? So.
Is it for this specific situation? Because T.I.'s been in jail multiple times. I
think it's for this specific. I don't know what it's for. I wasn't there. My black ass was at home. So I don't even know. I honestly, I don't know. I don't know. I just know T.I. said he had the paperwork. Normally, if I show you my paperwork, I ain't hide nothing. I'm everything on my paperwork. You feel me? So if I pull up my paperwork for you, brother, it's great.
I just had a whole conversation about paperwork yesterday. My question is this the paperwork that you're talking about? Because why? Okay, this is my thing. And I think people are like missing this. If he's showing you the paperwork and it shows that he did not snitch and he did not, because somebody said to me, it's not snitching. All he did was put the charges on his cousin. Okay, but now he's saying, check the paperwork. I ain't no snitch. That's not what we're talking about then. So you'd rather be a liar than a snitch? Because now it sounds like you lied. Why would you tell a story that's not true?
I don't know. And I think T.I. and his cousin had a deal like, yo, if one of us goes, Just put it, put the charges on whoever's not here. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think that was the deal. I'm not sure. Again, I don't know. Street politics ain't my field.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I stay out of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good.
Yeah.
So.
Sorry, that's having weird feedback. Yeah, I mean, I agree.
We'll just see what Boosie say. If Boosie say it's good, it's good.
Boosie needs his own TV show. It's probably it would be very problematic, and some people will probably not like it.
Funny,
but I think it would be interesting. I love watching him.
Funny, man. He's funny.
He is very funny, and he be serious too.
Super serious. Come on, Mike.
Come on, man. It's there it is. All right, let's just move on to things that make you go, I'm gonna leave this other topic for another time because it's long and we've been
for sure.
What song is this?
Spiritual Negro hymn.
Speaking of Negroes, so this is a question. I feel like this is something big for like Black people.
Okay.
It's a would you rather question.
Okay.
Would you rather have $1 trillion? Wait, this is insane. Would you rather have $1 trillion or a 10-minute dinner with Jesus, Yeshua the Christ?
I need that 10 mil.
Yo, it's 10 trillion.
I need that 10 trill.
No, it's 1 trillion. Yo,
I need the 1 trill. I thought you said 10 something. I just going with the 10.
10-minute dinner with Jesus.
For 1 trillion, right?
Or 1 trillion.
Give me the 1 trillion.
Why?
What you mean why? That 10-minute. Hey, I got 10 minutes to hopefully God can give me the jewels that I need to come back to Earth and produce this 1 trillion. You feel me? But if I don't, I'm screwed.
He's definitely not going to give you the tools to get the trillion because he doesn't even subscribe to money.
So what are we going to talk about?
I don't know, bro. I don't want to do the dinner either because I want to still be alive. Like, I feel like if I do a 10-minute dinner with Yeshua or Jesus, whatever you want to call him, I don't know if I'm making it back after that.
No, it happens when you go to sleep. Like, you go to sleep and you just appear in front of Jesus. Y'all got 10 minutes to talk.
That's interesting. I didn't think of it like that. I thought we were going to have to go somewhere.
Nah, man. He come to you. You ain't allowed in the kingdom. You ain't dead yet.
You come to you. Man, a 10-minute dream with Jesus for all. Now, am I going to remember? You know, sometimes you can't remember your dreams when you wake up.
Boy, I got bills that need paid now. Give me the trillion. I'm here for the trillion. Like, I'm just here for the trillion. I'm good. I don't know what our conversation would be. Like the way life is set up already, you gotta find life's meaning. And then like in the Bible, it's tons of scriptures, but everybody got a different meaning for the scripture. Scripture may mean one thing to you, it might mean something else to somebody else. I'm over the figure it out game. Just if you're gonna give it to me plain, blunt, and simple, give me the trillion.
I don't know. Now I'm on the fence because I was definitely like, give me the money. But the Bible does say that it'll be easy for a camel to go through the eye of a needle than a rich man to make it into heaven. So you'd have to give all your money away almost. Pay all your bills and give a large amount of your money away. Because I think with money, like people don't need them as much.
I'm still need Jesus with this money. See, man, here's where I get conflicted, brother. Because right now I'm broke. I'm dead ass broke, and I need Jesus, and he ain't around right now. All right.
Oh, so he is.
When I hit the trilly, now all of a sudden I'm not going to need you. Now I'm gonna still need you, but now I got enough to take care of my bills and my family and my life. So like, bro, give me the trilly. Give me the trilly. I'm gonna talk when I get up there, but give me the trilly for right now.
I'm gonna talk when I get up there.
Yeah, give me the trilly. I'm not, no disrespect, but like, bro, I gotta know what this conversation. If like, am I going to get jewels from this conversation? station. I'm talking some
Of
good
course.
jewels. I'm talking like what?
He could teach you how to have faith the size of a mustard seed. He can finally end our question of what are we doing when we get to heaven? Like what is it really like up there? Like you could you can ask him anything.
Hold on. Sorry, I gotta hey man, I'm straight. Give me the trill. I'm straight. I need money right now. Like that, I need money right now.
I'm on the fence.
Yo, we can have a conversation and I can still get the trill. Or give me a conversation and give me half.
It doesn't work like that.
Bro, I need something. Like, that's like talking to a person that has it all, bro. And they have it all. You pull up on a mongoose bike. The person got it all. And they give you some, yeah, they give you some game and you be like, bet. And then they leave and they helicopter on top of the restaurant and you go back to your mongoose. Meanwhile, bills are still on your ass, life is still on your ass. Bro, I can't right now. Right now, respectively, God knows my heart, but I can't right now, bro. Like I can't. And you know why I can't. So at the dinner, you should know why I didn't pull up.
Don't leave Jesus sitting at the table alone.
But he knows, like God would, if God knows me like God knows me, God would know, like, yeah, Rell ain't coming. He need more than me right now. He need me plus more. So like I can't give the plus more right now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man.
See, and this is why your faith isn't where it should be, because you could have gone to that dinner and Jesus could have gave you everything you needed anyway. You ain't even need to do that.
Thing is, that's what I'm saying, but that goes right back to what I said before. I don't want to play the figure it out game. I need you to say bluntly what we doing, bro. That's all I'm saying. I don't have the time for the figure it out game. Go read Psalms chapter 12, verse 3.
It's Psalms.
Oh, is it? Go read Psalms. Go read Psalms chapter 12, verse 95. There's not even a verse 95 in there.
You can't even put, how am I trying to say this? Like, you can't do that. Like, you're putting an assumption on him. You don't even know what he's going to say. I'm going to the dinner. That's
what I'm saying. So y'all go to the dinner. Let me know what he said. I'm gonna go get this money to pay my bills and be all right. That's what I'm going through right now. At the same time that I gotta live on this faithful, heavenly, spiritual side, I gotta live in real life at the same time. So like, bro, it is what it is.
That's facts. I'm going to the dinner though. I feel like I would take my chances with the dinner. I was on the fence because I definitely, like I said before, I was like, what? Money. But now, like the way I'm thinking of it, you could still get whatever you want when you go to the dinner. You could just ask him for it.
And if he'd be like, in due time, I gotta come back, bro. In due time. I'm nothing on the due time.
Woo, child.
I came back from the dinner. Now I'm doing time because I done lost my shit in here. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
Oh, that's funny. Interesting. Very interesting.
I know what I need right now. You know what I'm saying? And if God can't hit me with what I need right now, then I got to look elsewhere for it. That's all I'm saying.
His time isn't our time.
That's it. So, you know what I'm saying? I got to move when I got to move.
That's facts. I understand what you're saying, Rell. It's just very problematic.
Hey.
It's problematic.
I don't want to be problematic, but I'm going to have to be problematic today. I need what I need, you know what I'm saying? And I can't, you know what I'm saying? There's people ahead of me in that line before I get there. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sure I'm on the list, but there's people that got to get the blessings before I get the blessings. You feel me? And I can't wait. So, and I'm sure there's no chipping in heaven. So I'm gonna go ahead and do what I got to do.
Not a jip.
I'm a chipper.
I'm a jipper.
I'm a jipper. All right, I gotta go watch my son. Is there anything else we need to discuss?
No, that is it. Good show.
All right, hey guys, we'll be back next week. Tune into your local laptop screens. Yeah, man, I'm out of here. God bless.
Bye, guys.